LMERicoTv, man, and I'm back with another video. Now, it's Jank. I probably mispronounced his name, but sorry if I did, but he uploaded a video titled The David Case Just Got a Horrifying Update, so you guys know what time it is. With that said, though, man, we're gonna go ahead and get this video started right now.
Guys, it's safe to say that David is completely cooked, as day by day, more evidence continues to come out against him of suspicious and disturbing things that he's done over the past couple years. This is truly one of the craziest situations we've had in a fat minute. I mean, when was the last time there were literal murder allegations against someone where the body was chopped up and put in the trunk of a car? A lot of people were suspecting that this was some sort of satanic ritual or human sacrifice that David was doing, as XQC would show an email that was sent to him.
At the end of the day, too, I just don't see, like, how he come away hands clean. Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact he was involved with her, just giving off of the actual clips out there of the girl being on his stream and everything. So even his music ain't helping him. It's like just giving the titles of his songs and then the lyrics, etc., etc. It's just like nothing is helping him at all whatsoever. But at the end of the day, he was involved with her, given his age and how old she is. His career, everything is just pretty much over with. That's just honestly how I feel. But everything is still allegedly, so right now that's how it is. But at the end of the day, with everything that's out, y'all go from there. But with that said, let's go ahead and get back to it.
Live on stream, showing that September 7th was the blood moon, which is also the day of the suspected murder and Celeste's birthday. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, the fact of this being in the realm of possibilities is still in action. Because if David himself believed in the supernatural and believed in things like human sacrifices and selling his soul, then he was going to go through with quote-unquote sacrificing Celeste because he believes that it's going to in the end benefit him. It doesn't matter what you believe, because if he wants to do it, he's going to do it. Now, I want to make it very clear, this is all just speculation. As far as we know, David is completely innocent. Even though there's so much information to prove that he's guilty, in the court of law, he is innocent. But that still wouldn't stop more evidence from piling in.
Y'all really still got people defending him, bro. Like, it's just a sad time we in, for real. Like, you really got people defending him, even though it's clear as day he was involved with her in an actual relationship. And then on top of that, her family is even saying that she had a boyfriend named David around the, like, before she was pretty much I think pronounced a runaway or something, etc., etc., I believe, to that extent. But at the end of the day, they pretty much said that her boyfriend name was David. So it's just ironic his name is David. So, or I should say coincidentally, his name is David. So it's just like, at the end of the day, it's just crazy that people are defending him, even though they know for a fact he was involved with her in a relationship. So I'm gonna leave it at that and let's get back to it.
Footage resurfaces from David performing an unreleased song at his June 2023 show, where he openly confesses to everything. I don't care about the law when I'm with you, cause I be breaking it all the time.
I don't care about the law when I'm with you.
No lyrics ain't helping you either, but at the end of the day, he can still say that, yeah, it was just a song. He gonna pretty much say that if they do try to bring anything against him. But I feel like it's definitely gonna be some stuff brought against him for sure. I just don't see how he walk away from this hands clean. He was still, at the end of the day, in a relationship and had her on stream and stuff.
I mean, bro's just incriminating himself at this point, literally saying that he knows what he's doing is a felony, but continues to do it anyways. On top of the fact that literally in his new album, he would literally self-incriminate with the
fact
titles.
He was around her, even around no times.
Where'd it go wrong? Ghost? Where did you go? Afterlife?
Son
Now this is kind of a far-fetched thing, and it probably doesn't mean anything, but it's still kind of interesting to look at. Regardless, all of this evidence just builds on top of each other. It makes the overall picture of David look even worse. Even if he does prove to be innocent in this situation, in the public eye, he's still going to be guilty. There's no way he's going to be able to drop any more music after this point, because people are going to constantly look at him as a murderer and someone who dated a 15-year-old despite being 20. If he ever goes on to drop more music, which honestly I don't know if he will, it's going to receive negative press no matter what. And at this point, his fan base has disintegrated into basically nothing, because who wants to support someone who's been convicted of all of this stuff with so much evidence backing it?
He knew exactly what he was doing. Let's start off with this lyric from one of his songs. He said, "I don't care about the
Apple doesn't want the public to know about this. You don't need a new phone. You just need to clean the one you have.
law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time." Here's a picture that he put on his close friends. It is said that he would only post his relationship with Celeste on his close friends because obviously nobody could see it, and this is them together.
I've also seen a ton of people talking about, oh, there's multiple Celestes, or the girl named Celeste that he was dating isn't the same as the missing girl. But guys, let's use our brains here. The missing girl's mom said that she was allegedly dating a guy named David. There's been multiple instances or pictures of the missing girl wearing certain clothes or the same clothes that David's girlfriend was wearing. Coincidence? I think not.
This is a tattoo that the 15-year-old girl had on her finger. This was also posted to Instagram and it says David. This is another Instagram story that he posted, but so cleverly he covers up her face because she is of course 15 years old. This is proof that for 2 years in a row, he uploaded love songs on Celeste's birthday. Her birthday is September 7, 2010. This is a missing poster that was actually being put on Facebook and social media by her family. Now, this one's a little bit confusing because it says she was last seen February 14th of 2024, and then there's another poster that says April 2024, so I'm not sure if she had a history of running away.
I'm pretty sure she did have a history of running away because there's even been pictures of her and David from all the way back in 2023, which is a year before she last went missing.
This is another photo from December 2023 of David and Celeste together. This is a screenshot from his Discord where someone's saying he has a girlfriend. They're pretty sure he's dating and her name is Celeste. This is of course the matching tattoo that he had with her on his finger because obviously he couldn't put her name on his finger because she's 15. Proof that romantic homicide was uploaded on her birthday. This is another picture of them together. On this one, I think they were on FaceTime with someone. The person who put this photo said, "Celeste and David, don't let me sleep." Another photo of the girl with David while they were like video chatting.
You can't tell me that the girl on this picture doesn't look like a literal child. Anyone who still thinks that there's two Celestes and the Celeste that David's dating is actually a 23-year-old is...
And y'all gotta realize too, is definitely gonna be those types of people out there that really don't think he did anything wrong at all. Like, even with the evidence that's out there, like, they still will treat it as if he's never did anything wrong whatsoever. So with that said, y'all just gotta let them people be, bro, because y'all see how they think and move. So that's all you need to know from them. So other than that, if they still defending him at all after this, just let them be.
Genuinely retarded. The girl on this picture looks just like the missing 15-year-old, and it's weird as fuck.
Okay, so pay attention to this one. This is a photo of Celeste and David that was uploaded by a user named Lamp. Lamp said, "Hey, who's the girl?" David said, "You are a Fed." David later says, "I know that he leaked already. We're literally preparing to sue him. He's about to owe me $30,000. This is a music video that he uploaded 7 months ago, which was 10 months after Celeste went missing, and it's a very scary music video where he's basically putting a body into a trunk and then burying it. And this isn't a separate video, but there's basically an unaliver standing in front of him at the edge of a bed.
This for real is so incriminating, bro. How are we not to believe that David has been planning this for the longest time? Everyone thought it was all an act for so long, but maybe he was genuinely planning this for years. In the back of my mind, I still think that this is maybe just a huge promotion for something, like maybe an album, but we all know that's not the case whatsoever. I guess I'm just trying to be optimistic or something, but it's still so sad. Rip Celeste, bro. May her soul rest in peace.
And it's sad for real, because too, in some cases like this, people mentally like some of these things don't just happen right then and there like you would think. Like, oh, she just met him or whatever the case, and then boom, he just did this and this is what it is now. Like, it's times where stuff really with a person takes time mentally for them before they end up doing something crazy like this. So like I said, it's all allegedly, but none that's out right now is helping them whatsoever. But like I said though, and stuff like this, it could take time before something gets to this point. So that's what's crazy and just wild. Like, you really gotta watch people all around you at all times, because you just never know what they got going on and what they thinking about. Like, you really don't. So other than that though, I don't know too much about her family and what they know and how they, like I said, I don't know them, and like I don't know how they didn't really try to figure out the first time, like if she did go missing multiple times. Like, I don't see how the first time they didn't really try to find out more about her boyfriend, where he from and who is he connected to, etc., etc. Like, the stuff you would think a parent would want to know about their child's relationship with another person if they pretty much are underage and not even 18 yet, etc., etc. So with that said though, man, it's just all weird with this case, bro, and I don't even really know how to go about it, because it's like, yeah, we know his pretty much alleged side of everything, but it also comes down to the family for me as well, because it's like, I don't know like how they go about the family. Because like I said, if she did go missing multiple times, I don't see how they didn't try to figure out the first time after she pretty much came back, who is your boyfriend? Where does he live? Why we never met him yet? Why hasn't he, etc., etc., did this X, Y, and Z and stuff? Like I said, like a normal parent would. So I don't know, bro. So I don't got the answers, and that's all I'm gonna say for now. So with that said, let's get back to it. The video is almost over.
This is another Discord screenshot that Celeste herself apparently posted. She was replying to another girl, and she posted this photo of David wearing a shirt that says "I love my girlfriend," and I'm assuming that that heart in the middle had a picture of them together as a couple. This is a tweet from May in 2022, and it is said that they were talking in 2022. He said, "When I was writing this, I got a notification from you as you were talking about wanting to be with your mom and your sister again. You said, 'Take me where I belong,' but our circumstances won't allow us to be in our ideal situations. We got to push through it." Was he insinuating that she wanted to go home and he wasn't letting her?
In 2022, we got to keep in mind, wouldn't David have been 17 and she would have been like 12 at that point? It's so crazy just how much evidence there is on this situation. I literally can't wrap my mind around it. Like, every single day, there's just something else that gets leaked to the public that makes it look even worse for David, and it makes him look overall even more guilty. Like, it's almost impossible to even defend bro at this point, even if he's proven innocent in the court of law, because obviously he has so much money. He'll just get the best lawyers and somehow make his way through it. In the public eye, he'll never be able to recover from this. As long as he lives, he's always just going to be looked at as the guy who dated and murdered a 15-year-old. And at this point, there's nothing he can do to escape that. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this situation down below. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe.
Especially once your name is tied to something of this magnitude. Like I said, if he's able to get out of this with nothing like pretty much legally happening to him, either way, his career, I feel like, is definitely cooked. His record label obviously canceled his whole tour, the rest of his tour or whatever. And then on top of that, even Kali Uchis, I might have said her name wrong, sorry if I did, but she also pulled a song that she had with him. So it's just, at the end of the day, if he has nothing happen to him legally over this, the public opinion and perception of him, whatever the case may be, is not gonna be good. It's always gonna be like how he said, it's just gonna be bad and always looked at as you had everything to do with what happened to this girl. So with that said though, man, RIP, and definitely prayers and condolences to her and to her family and friends for sure. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just don't know how to feel about the family and also some of the friends that knew, because at the end of the day, I don't see how nobody tried to figure out who this David person was that she said was her boyfriend. So with that said though, man, we pretty much know now based off of the stuff that's leaked and out there. With that said though, man, it's pretty much the end of the vid. I'm gonna catch you guys later on with more, so stay tuned. Peace.